This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you a behind the scenes from a Moroccan inspired shoot that I did in collaboration with my friend Meg. She's going to have a behind the scenes on her channel soon as well. But basically today I wanted to show you how we rented out the studio. It looked super beautiful and bright in photos. And then when we went to the actual location, it was quite not the case. It was actually pretty dark and pretty difficult to work with. I was shooting on the Sony a7IV and the 24-70, and I just wanted to show you what I did to make the images look relatively bright and airy. Unfortunately, because the studio was so dark, it was really difficult to work there with natural light only, and that's kind of what we were prepared for because of how the photos looked on the listings page. So we were a bit blindsided, but I think we pulled it off, so stay tuned for how the images look. I moved here. It's a bit darker here, which is not ideal, but there is some light coming through. I just really like how it looks. Beautiful. My first look, I decided to shoot in the sand in front of the window. This was probably the brightest area in the entire room, so I stuck to it. I still had to push my ISO to around 800, which is pretty high. I know with the new cameras you can push your ISO really high. However, I think it kind of makes the image look not as good. Yeah, let's play with the shirt a bit more because it's just there's a lot of it. So if we can have it maybe off both shoulders or something. Yeah, it's fine. So what I like to usually do is I would rather underexpose my images and then brighten them in Lightroom because I know how far I can push it in the program. I am quite familiar with it. I've done it before, so it's not a big deal for me. So as you see with the original images, they are actually quite much darker. However, the final ones look perfectly fine and there isn't as much grain or noise, which is what I wanted. Yeah, so I'm shooting with a 24 because it just gives me kind of a bit more distortion. I'll be shooting some crystals. I've never used crystals before, so that's gonna be fun. In between the shots, I got to play with some crystals, and this is what Meg's video is going to be about, so make sure to keep an eye on her channel for it. But I think it's a pretty cool thing to experiment with, to play around with the different crystals, how they affect your images and so on. The model. Okay, so this is look number 2. I am gonna go here in this little patch of light because it's just like the nicest space. For the second look, I decided to stick to the window again. My model was wearing a really beautiful dress, so I decided to get her to lay down on the ground next to all the carpets and pillows, and it looked so pretty. And basically take photos from there. It gave me a bit more light to work with, which I loved. And then afterwards I took some standing shots as well, super close to the window to maximize my light. That's really pretty. I'll just do another little video. Beautiful. Yes, love. That's so pretty. So whenever I shoot in these kind of conditions where my images are quite underexposed and it might be dull or it's not as bright, I usually make sure that I stick close to the window so I still get some strong highlights. Otherwise, my skin tones might look quite dull, and that's not necessarily what I want. And now a word from my sponsor. Squarespace is an all-in platform that will help you make your dream website, portfolio, or an online shop become a reality. Squarespace has hundreds of beautiful templates, so you will definitely find something that suits you and your personal style. You can build a professional portfolio website in a matter of hours, and you'll be able to customize it every step of the way, so it's so you that nobody can deny it's not. As we all know, social media presence is power, and with Squarespace, you'll be able to auto-post all your content to Twitter, Facebook, or Tumblr with proper tags and descriptions. Finally, Squarespace helps you with the marketing. They help you with SEO, as well as some plugins for Instagram stories and so on, as well as share buttons, so your followers can give you some juicy shoutouts on their social media. If that sounds like something you'd like to try, make sure to go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And once you're ready to go, use my code squarespace.com/Anita to receive 10% off your first purchase. Oh, Okay, so this is where I definitely see the advantage of this crystal. It's really beautiful. That's so pretty. Okay guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes and you learned a thing or two about shooting in lower light conditions. If you did like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and I will see you guys next time.